It's a simple fact of life. We fall, we bleed, we bruise. Yet, in the end, we heal. We all feel pain. However, it's how we recover from these incidents that make us who we are. You see, as young children, you and I, we would simply just strap on a band aid, then run on about our lives without a worry in the world. However, as we grow older, things change. We have hospital visits, bills, stress, and families. See, as we grow older, things get harder. Therefore, we, as citizens of this great nation, deserve a chance to get back on our feet and not let one incident determine our fates. You see, today, if you or I unfortunately go to the hospital, we run the risk of bankruptcy, which plagues nearly 2 million Americans every single year, which makes that the number one cause of bankruptcy here within the US, according to CNBC.com. Now, solutions to this have been put in place, like Obama's Affordable Care Act, which plans on subsidizing private health care for those who cannot afford it, while penalizing those who have the funds to pay for it but decide not to. Now, even with this system being in place for over 6 years, still, nearly 1 in 10 Americans find themselves uninsured, according to FiscalTimes.com. Now, this isn't the only faulty with the Affordable Care Act. We also deal with private for-profit healthcare companies, which have the power to completely erode this system. Now, the reason why this is such a big issue is because we're mandated by the government to buy into overpriced healthcare plans. And if we retaliate, then we will face the brutal force of these powerful companies. Such a scenario did take place when the government canceled a merger between Aetna and Humana, two massive healthcare companies who, in retaliation, decided to pull out of the Affordable Care Act, which left tens of thousands of Americans uninsured and without any hope for the future. Now, this doesn't have to be the case. We can simply transition to another system that's much cheaper, much more practical, much more affordable, and honestly, much more popular. This system is already enjoyed by many of our nation's allies, such as Sweden, Canada, France, the UK, Japan, and Switzerland. Furthermore, this system is already enjoyed by many people within our own nation over the age of 65. You see, what this system will do is provide Medicare to all people in this nation, regardless of their financial status or any of their pre-existing conditions. You see, with this system, the government is the single payer for all of our financial costs. Therefore, if we get sick and go to the doctor, we don't have to worry about crippling debt or skyrocketing insurance rates because our tax dollars already took care of those medical costs. Furthermore, within single-payer nations, they oftentimes spend 4 times less money on life-saving drugs than what we pay here within the United States. You see, within a single-payer nation, only healing is the central concern. Now, many people would like to say that this system is just too good to be true. They'll argue that this system will cost $32 trillion over the next 10 years. And they would be right. However, they would also forget to tell you that the system that we have in place today will cost us $49 trillion over the same time period. Furthermore, they will probably try to argue that this system will ration care out. However, that already happens today. You see, in today's market, care is given to the highest bidder. It doesn't matter if you have a bullet wound or a paper cut. Whoever has the most money is the person who's going to get the best care first. Whereas in a single-payer nation, care is first given to those who need it the most. It doesn't matter what you have or how much money you have. Whoever needs the care will get it. Now, after this, people will just try to tell you that this system will ruin the incentive to do better because there's no profit being made. However, again, this may not be the case. Countries like Canada and Sweden employ a system where public funds pay for private physicians. Therefore, the only people who are making profits are those people who are healing, not the people who are denying care to save money. After all of this, people will just try to tell you that this system is just simply communism and not American at all. But again, they couldn't be more wrong. The reason why we, the people, established this government which we enjoy so much is because they provide and protect for us in exchange for our tax dollars. And therefore, the government should be able to provide and to protect us from disease the same way that it protects us from terrorists and hostile forces in our name and with billions of dollars every single year. Everybody, the facts are clear. If we fail to adopt this system, then we will continue our down spiral in disease and death. However, if we do decide to rise and adopt such a system, then we can declare that we, the people of the United States of America, are the greatest within the world. Thank you.